Hello everybody, welcome back to Language, Litigation, and Integration Part 114, Casual Conversations 44. Again, I'm just continuing to shout out to my subscribers. Again, I'm now rocking a 0% subscriber engagement with all 43 of my subs. So I just like to thank everyone for the continued support. It has changed my life tremendously. I just don't know what to do with all of this YouTube money just rolling in on my 438th YouTube video. So, I always have to thank my subscribers for your loyalty, for your engagement. It just made my life so much better. But today, current events and talking points. We'll be talking about some podcasts. I watched Lex Friedman and Andrew Huberman almost get engaged. Ben Shapiro's still diagnosed with AIDS. And I watched a Dark Horse episode and got no talking points. So, the sophistry from Brett. Brett ran out of word salad this week, so I didn't hear sophistry once, so I didn't have anything to write down. So not too much to respond to on the Dark Horse and stories. You may be wondering why I'm in a kind of good mood, because my life is still fucked, but at least I've eaten breakfast. I've eaten solid breakfast the past 4 or 5 days. And before then, get my typical 3 scrambled eggs and a bit of the russet potato and some onions, seasoned. So, been feeling better about eating. Again, that was 181 in the morning, so feeling good about that. Again, still no constitutional rights. Let me get my gavel. I haven't used my gavel in a while. Still no constitutional rights. I post about it pretty much every single day. $1 million of cash, which is $0, to give a lecture or a music performance so I can stop getting tortured. And I watch American Idol, watch all of the singing shows, watch all of the award ceremonies. I should be fucking winning the award ceremonies at the music ones. Not any movies, because again, acting. Again, the skill set of a scapegoat's amazing. Like, you have to get over your emotions within like 8. Oh yeah, I'm so afraid to get in front of people and talk and act and post my whole life on the fucking internet. Yeah, super not afraid. But again, you have to snuff me out of the group so I don't have any opportunities. Because with my level of, again, Billie Eilish is winning stuff for original compositions in movies. So, again, maybe one day I will be able to write a song after I've already released probably, 110 plus musical copyrights. There might be a couple sections where it's just a minute or two. But long, extended form compositions and improvisations. So, again, probably 10 songs an album, we'll say. So we'll just say 7 to 10 albums worth of music, literally already done on the internet. Did have another good practice session, so I'll be dropping another guitar piece probably tomorrow. Probably my YouTube content for tomorrow is another music piece, because again, 34 extended guitar pieces, 9 on the piano, and all of the other covers and original songs I've written that's still trying to break into the music game. Again, a year ago, my neighbor Adam, why are you still working? Eric Weinstein, the music is just exploding. Yep, no, nothing has changed in my life. Yep, no, definitely not. Definitely super fucking not. So, now jumping into it. We'll do the current events and talking points first. Well, we'll just go in order, because again, there's not that many from the podcast. But I watched number 277, Lex Fried with Andrew Huberman. Again, they were rolling some Brazilian jiu-jitsu, grabbing each other's dicks. Really enjoyed that. If you guys, to all of my subs, if you would enjoy my OnlyFans, me slow cranking my meat on the internet, drop that in the comment section. Hey, yeah, Brad, slow crank that meat. Where's the OnlyFans account? Which, for the record, I commented on one of the Dark Horses. I think I might have said this, but I commented, do you guys have an OnlyFans? And it got edited out. Like, I don't know. I have no understanding of how YouTube would edit out, do you have an OnlyFans, when it's an actual website that people do. It's just a genuine question. They have Patreon, they have YouTube, they have Odyssey, which I don't even know what the fuck that is. Heather's got her Substack. I don't know what that is. So I just wanted to know if they had an OnlyFans, and it got edited out. So I don't know what's going on there. They talk about butter and bread. It's my bread and butter. But butter lowers your glycemic response. It's healthier. And the biggest thing about sugar is it spikes your blood sugar. So the butter just lowers that glycemic response. So that's why it's good to have butter with bread and not just bread alone. And they're talking like, bread's the vehicle for butter, butter's the vehicle for bread. It's like, dude, that's like carbs and fat, and the fat limits the glycemic response. So that's pretty good stuff. Brain states and hypnosis is not real. Andrew's talking about his wife, which again, Andrew Huberman's wife, you should really check in. Maybe, I think he's probably cheating on you with Lex Friedman. They seem to really bro out quite a bit. Andrew, who wasn't comfortable talking about love and beauty before, and now his eyes have been opened by the great compassionate love of Lex Friedman. But hypnosis is not real. He keeps talking about brain states. Again, that's a rhythm. Again, I can't stop breaking my brain state. I literally do scientific research faster than I breathe. It's a state of awareness. It's not a brain state. No. Get in the zone. It's a rhythm. I'm always in a rhythm. If I'm not dead, I'm doing this. Nice. Andrew Huberman says, I lost all desire for sweets. Again, I told you the story about, and when I do have, like when I was eating my protein shakes as my breakfast, I do put ice cream in them. I do whey protein. If I'm trying to put on weight, I'll do a mass builder with more calories, but whey protein, banana, ice cream, milk, and then hemp seed if I have it as well. But again, hemp seed's way too expensive for me to afford these days, so I haven't had that in a couple years. So, why do people lose all desire for sweets? It's, again, it's a level of awareness. People, whatever the vehicle of addiction is, whatever the vehicle of insecurity is, for a lot of people it's food. And right, I'm the opposite, right? When I get scapegoated and harassed outside my door and physically intimidated by the goddamn fucking, and that guy didn't stop me from eating, but just all of the things combined, it's like I can't overeat. I can shove food down my mouth mechanically, but I can't, like I said, now I've eaten full meals the past several days. And before I've been eating dinner fine anyway. It's just typically breakfast. So losing the desire for sweets is again growing up, physically maturing to not have a sweet tooth, not like sugar, because it doesn't do good for your body. If you don't do a lot of it, it's not bad for you. Like when I was at my parents' house, I'll nibble on M&Ms or the Reese's Pieces or whatever they have. But it's just the insecurity, underdeveloped person, whether clicking through your cell phone, scrolling through social media every bit, or snacking. Because I don't snack that much. When I go to the grocery store, my typical diet is Atlantic salmon, every now and again shrimp, pork, most regular Atlantic salmon, chicken, some sort of beef, spaghetti and meatballs, tacos, and then said sometimes shrimp, sometimes pork. They had certain types of pork chops I really liked, so if the brand that I like is in, then I'll get those. That's kind of the cycle. Then I'll do Knorr's side, shout out Knorr's, which is a side of noodles, cheesy noodles, rice, and then vegetables, asparagus, carrots, green beans. Green beans and carrots are a real staple. Asparagus is a staple. So that's my typical rotation of just food. But I don't have any desire for sweets, and then I'll get like a bag of goldfish or just the generic Giant Eagle Cheez-Its, and that will last me 3-4 days. So I don't really snack that much, and again, the desire for sweets or the desire to eat is literally the vehicle of insecurity for just a lot of people. So losing the desire for all sweets is, again, it's just a true physical, biological level for maturity. And again, not like, you're so pathetic, which everyone is fucking pathetic, but just, I need constant interaction with the world, I need constant entertainment, my cell phone, I can't put my cell phone down, I'm gonna snack all the time. I'm like, oh, it doesn't actually feel good in my body. Everyone's fat as fuck. Then they're just a random thought about aliens that obviously exist, but we're not sure about yet because we're not going to talk about it. I'm very confident aliens is distinctly different group than extraterrestrial. I'm thinking the aliens are the galaxy or more. All right, stop being so extra. Look at that. What does that word literally mean? Extraterrestrial, extra Earth. So are we extraterrestrial? Are we on the outside of the Earth? Which terrestriality is extra? We all make groups. Again, talking about human beings classifying organisms over the long species or long time frames. I'm very, very going on 85 to 95% confidence that the words aliens and extraterrestrials represent two different groups. And it's, again, confirmation of somebody outside, whoever's walking Sasha, says there was at least two. But there's blonde hair, black hair, and red hair. And I'm very confident the colors that you see on these spaceships are part of like their translucent skins. So, again, right, the closer you are to heat, darker your skin tone. So blonde hair, black hair, and red hair. That sounds like three to me. And again, I'm just going off intuition and stuff I know and trying to put pieces together. Again, world governments keep lying about the data we're on. Again, lecture, whatever. You guys are doing so much positivity for biology and understanding and physics and research and all of those good things. And I turned on Sean Carroll's podcast for 5 fucking seconds. And it was still like, the Bayesian Briars, the ever-ready point of view of quantum mechanics. It's like, guys, you gotta publish it by paper at some point, and there's now 180 lectures to go along with it. So we gotta cross that bridge at some point, human beings, and stop starting wars. Which is still raging on. That's also fucking sweet. Going for some tactical nukes with my boy Putin. Sick. Awesome. Just blow this whole fucking rock up. Who cares? But there's at least 2, and again, that have been here, stayed here, from here over a long, long period of time. But again, if aliens is a bigger group or way older group than extraterrestrial, then they would, right, like I said, like a manager. You're not gonna know every day-to-day thing, but you're gonna know all of the big things. So that's really what I think is going on, and I think the universe, well, I know the universe is very populous. I think our local branch of galaxy, our spiral galaxy, Milky Way over here is also very populous as well. So it makes a lot of sense if it's like a convenience store with maybe some investors or some salt and rocks. Why are all the signals in the fucking ocean? Because they probably breathe the water. That's probably almost certainly why. Would you like some water? Which kind? Salt water. No, human beings don't drink salt water. So, some interesting intuition going on there for the past couple days. Moving on. That was really the only thing from the podcast, or Lex Friedman and Andrew Huberman. I hope to get invited to the wedding. But I had vicarious anxiety from seeing someone owed $163 to the IRS, LOL. Just on Reddit, some dude, I'm assuming short-term gains or medium-term gains, it looked like or long-term capital gains, it looked like 20%. But again, I've never seen I look at tax returns like as an investor, but I never filed it myself. So if I don't fucking harass me, I don't have constitutional rights, and I'm so tired of being treated like a fucking animal. But I just saw that and I was just like, again, I have no ability to make more money. I can't get an actual mortgage because I didn't file taxes in the past year. You need 2 years of tax returns, and all of that is fraudulently limited. So stay the fuck out of my life. Again, it's not even civil disobedience. I want the headaches to stop. I want the interactions of disrespect to fucking stop. Whatever gets me there, I'm such a practical dude, I don't fucking care. But this is year 6, literally going on 7. I had a typo on LinkedIn, I said 7 years, but this is 6 years going on 7. For real. So, pay me my money and I'm out of here today. Oh, is Twitter gonna get another bidder? It would be me. It would literally be me. But no, we're not gonna do that. So I just saw that on Reddit had some serious anxiety. It's just like, because again, I tried to file it correctly. If I was trying to not disclose income to the IRS, I want to make fucking videos time-stamped in real time about it. So stay the fuck out of my fucking life, or enforce your own laws, right? I hate, the laws are A through Z. We're gonna respect laws. We're gonna make Brad respect laws A through D and not give him laws E through Z. So fuck you. A student calls Ben Shapiro a bozo clip, or calls him a bozo. My reaction to the clip. I watched it a little bit because the dude starts off, it's like he's a mathematician and a physicist. No, every single person associated with any academic university is a fucking thief, and a fucking real one. There's no mathematicians and physicists. There's Brad and thieves. That's what the fuck it is. Should presenters clap back? Yes, just like comedians. Again, fuck Ben Shapiro, as always. He's been diagnosed with AIDS, I'm sure. That's inferred, but but yeah, if you're like an academic presenter taking questions and it's a debate or anything, and then someone starts giving you pure disrespect, match their level of integrity every single fucking time. If they're extremely disrespectful, raise the disrespect level and say, get the fuck out of here. And so yes, you should clap back. You should not be overly respectful if someone's being disrespectful and just dumb shit. Speak to people on their level every single time. That's how you communicate. They can't hear you otherwise. Ben Shapiro prepares for debates like prize fights. Ooh, I'm so scared. Ben, debate me for $1 million fucking dollars, buddy. Ho, ho, ho. And I will prove every sound out of your mouth as you make it. Ho, 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 ho. CDCs, make your own choices, paraphrased, with COVID protocols. A federal judge strikes down mask mandates. And Joe Terranova is a cunt. Just watching this morning on CNBC, Joe Terranova, again, quintessential baby boomer of just, oh, You can just see visible confusion on his face, trying to like behave. He's like, oh, well, let's talk stocks. Oh, business. But he's all, well, first, before we get to Joe Terranova as a cunt, the federal judge that struck down the mask mandate was, again, I read, didn't double check, but it was read that like she hasn't like actually like tried a case or juried a case or ruled on a case or something, so she's like a non-acting judge or something. Don't even really care. The point I want to make is this is one federal judge's ruling and see what happens to the law. How about a proof? How about a fundamental empirical first principle fucking demonstration of logical proof? What do you think that would do, FBI agent that shrieked when I said this would help wars? What do you think that would do? One federal judge doesn't judge strikes down a mask mandate and the law changes instantly. Instantly. A biological proof has been on the internet demanding cannabis be legalized for years. And then once all this damage actually comes out in the literature, because we will hopefully, if we ever start doing science in this country, you guys facilitated death and suffering, wars, insurrection, treason, and pandemics for real. So one federal judge, this is what happens if you don't push out the fucking most competent human being in the fucking species. Shit changes fast. Joe Terranova was not excited that, again, he's coming from the position, Andrew Ross Sorkin's always saying, you know, somebody else around you, and there was another flight attendant, the head lady of the Flight Attendants Association, and Joe Terranova was just like, coming from the point of, if he's sick and he doesn't have to wear a mask, he's not going to. This fat cunt is like 60. But again, in Andrew Ross Sorkin's position is like, again, the common courtesy, why would you not just wear a mask if you have a cold? And again, talking about being sick and wearing a mask, not having no symptoms. And Joe's like, I'm not gonna fucking do it. Don't tell me what to do. So Joe Terranova, I hope you fucking lose your life soon. Not a threat in any way. I hope you get run over by a car. I hope you get COVID and die. So I hate COVID. I hate seeing old fucking pieces of shit behave like that. It has ruined every facet of my fucking life. For real. 28, going to be 29 this year. Never had a date, never had a girlfriend, never had a career, never had fucking anything. All you've had to do is not offend people, and you get your fucking life handed to you on a silver fucking platter, you worthless fucking baby boomer. So again, if you were sick at any point in time, you should voluntarily wear a mask and avoid public places at all costs. Again, the data for the mask was more effective if both people are wearing a mask, but if one person's wearing a mask, it's the person who is sick. So again, just endanger other fucking people and say, well, I'm stocks, Squawk Box, and CNBC with Comcast. Fuck your whole company. Uh-oh, what are you gonna do? Cancel me? 43 subs, baby, already canceled. Make sure I'm still rolling. Another clip, only 18 minutes. Again, still getting used to the timing. Just trying not to miss a bunch of my speaking. But again, the make your own choices. Again, mandates are legal. There's no judge that ranks me. Zero does not fucking exist. Mandates are completely legal. With all of the protocols out there, you just can't control children. And if people don't want to do the right thing, again, get it done with. Go play in traffic, Joe Terranova. Go swim with the alligators. See how well it goes. You can do whatever you want. Oh, yeah, Joe doesn't want to wear a mask when he's sick. He doesn't want to avoid public places, so he can rock out to ACDC and say, Trump. Yeah, freedom. Sick. But, yeah, that's really what I think there. I got my first Tinder match in probably 4, 5, 6 months. Cute chick, 22. In her bio, it was like, you know, she likes health and fitness. She likes R&B, and she has got a dog and a couple other things. Very, very attractive profile. Very attractive person to me. Again, not super political, nothing. Nor likes health and fitness, likes dogs, and likes music. Yeah, that pretty lady. I'm gonna definitely be interested. So I messaged her, hey, so who's the favorite R&B artist and what type of dog do you have? So I like dogs, I was trying to guess the dog breeds at the dog park right outside my apartment. Admittedly don't know that many dog breeds, but no response. Get the little double check mark, read receipts, sick. So that was my attempt at dating in the past. Again, that was progress on my attempting to date in the past, solid 8 to 9 to 10 years. So that's going well. So I unmatched her. Again, you don't respond. I don't have any tolerance for this. It's not disrespect. It's just, is this conversation flowing from the get-go? Oh, no response. So not worth 2 seconds of my time anymore.
Not that my time's worth anything. For fuck's sake, I sit here and watch TVs and give movie reviews. So, it's all good stuff. Christians singing on a plane video. Not public, but chartered. And Ben Shapiro thinks more people should go to church. I saw the fucking video of these Christians, they're all singing on the plane. Even if it's chartered, I don't really care that it's not public, because if it's a chartered plane and you paid for your seat, it still would be pretty obnoxious. But overall, singing I would be more bothered by the rather poor singing and guitar playing than the actual content of the stuff. And again, I'm 0% religious, 0% even respectful of religion. I'm respectful of people. And whatever gets people to behave more, I'm going to respect that. Say God, God, God a bunch. I don't give a shit at all. Disrespect me in my research. I don't give a fuck who you are. And so, well, if I was on the plane and someone started singing some gospel tunes, admittedly, I like the band Skillet. Haven't listened to them since Nam, but again, I was born in '93, but Nam was crazy for me. But if as a person who enjoys music, I'll listen to Christian rock simply for the melodies. Again, I don't give a fuck about the God stuff. But if it's a song I like, I'll listen to the songs, and I like Skillet throughout my life. So again, Christian music doesn't bother me. If I was on a fucking plane and anyone stands up and does anything obnoxious, I'm gonna be a little perturbed. I probably wouldn't say anything. I'd probably just sit there fucking sick. Get some Jesus freaks at 30,000 feet in the air. Praise Jesus. Again, we're gonna go on a missionary trip. We're gonna go on a plane and fly over to Ukraine instead of actually spreading the word of God. Of Brad. Here's what you do. You see my YouTube video, you click share, and you put it on your social media. Actually, that would be 1-to-1 spreading the good word. That would be 1-to-1 for real. But nope, we're selfish. We're going to pump our insecurities to whatever vehicle we want. That is religion, i.e. religion. And now we're going to be beta males and females and do the most extreme reckless thing that sounds like it's decent to progress. Let's fly across the country to change the world. We all have cell phones, guys. We all have fucking cell phones. Everyone's connected to, well, not everyone, but the vast majority of human beings are connected to the internet. Like, subscribe, smash the like button, drop a comment if you want to see my OnlyFans link in the description. We all do the same shit, so we don't need to do the big mission trips. We really fucking don't. Unless it's actually providing, water. This village needs some water. Go give them the water. Don't talk about fucking God. So that's my whole thing there. I wouldn't say anything if I was on the plane. I'd be like, oh God, sweet. Dear Jesus, smite me down. Strike this plane to the ground with your great overarching love and all-knowingness. God can't mess up because he's a prodigious linguist outside of the known IQ range of the populace, so he can't mess up. Smite us. I'd pray then. But Ben Shapiro thinks more people should go to church. I do not. I think people should think about themselves and learn. No matter what, sense of community is good, but a sense of community stops personal progress if it's stagnated. And is this entire species stagnated? Yes. Am I the scapegoat for the stagnation? Yes, Brad is. Yes. So, I see going to church as extremely neutral. A sense of community in an underdeveloped population will continue to stagnate. So what will make people behave better and be more moral then is to think about themselves and grow and learn within themselves. Know yourself, know the universe. I'm feeling super philosophical today. Amazing what eating solid breakfast does for me. Again, I've given up on a career, family. As long as I can fucking eat and work, I just don't fucking care. I'm a literal scapegoat, actually. And people are just used to torturing me. But that's what I think about going to church. And again, I've made videos about that. The poison pill method from Twitter board. What do I think? Should companies be able to do that? I don't know. It seems a little unfair. Actually, it's the poison pill is corporations offering stock shares to somebody while restricting somebody else to dilute their shares. Seems very extortion-like to me. So I don't know if it's good or bad, but it seems unfair and extortion-like from the finance perspective. Oh yeah, this is a public market, except for you, fuck you. Oh, now you're not, your shit's not worth anything, nanner boo-boo, stick your head in doo-doo. So I think that's a little sketchy, just even being able to do that. Again, I don't think Elon Musk is going to do anything for free speech. It's just a dude buying a fucking company. I'm going to 100% put in a bid for 69.69 a share, because fuck it, right? How much just as a random thought experience, how much dollar bills goes through the Suez Canal a day? Now imagine building the Suez Canal in like an hour. That's basically what I did with all of science. So what the fuck is that worth? Oh yeah, like literally undefinable. Like actually people can't pay me. So, awesome stuff. Joe Biden had a recent interaction with ghosts. He was just shaking hands with nobody. Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Joe's got dementia. Joe's got dementia. Literally wraps up, and this I saw that this is the one talking point I got from the dark horse after the sophistry tirade from the past 3 or 4 weeks from Brett. But yeah, he wraps up a speech. He huffs and puffs into the fucking microphone. I hate Ben Shapiro, but his voiceovers actually kind of make me laugh sometimes. But fuck Ben Shapiro, he's got AIDS. And Joe wraps up his fucking press conference, or his presser. Dear God, smite me again if everyone says presser one more time for press release or press conference. Please end my life. But turns around and just starts shaking hands, literally starts extending his hand, and there is nobody standing there at all. Like zero fucking percent. So Joe is now, he's left this planet. He is now one with the other world. He's with the ancestors. He's on the in-between. Shaking hands. He's, oh, hello. And then he just meanders around the stage like, where the fuck do I go? So that was a demonstration of leadership, complete competency, and complete awareness. So that was fucking hilarious and rather concerning. And then they talk about hydroponic growing. I don't know if this is on Dark Horse or just me writing stuff down. But what I think about hydroponic growing, no. Feed the soil. The soil will feed the plants. But just in general, isolation in biology I don't see as good. Meaning there's a lot of micronutrients present in the soil at different levels. And if you take that out and you say, well, you put it into the water, but the rooting of plants is more natural to go through soil. They're not used to just being hydroponic, just in water and solution. So in the same way, like liquid diets for humans. The reason I think it feels so profoundly better to be on a solid food diet is because of timing. Timing is everything. No, timing is a limit. But we're used to having solid food through our body, so our digestive tract is going to have it's going to time better with our natural digestion to have solid food as opposed to just liquid. Conversely, plants are used to living in fucking soil. So the overall, all things, again, cannabis grower, not now, but used to be and will be once I get a home. But I would not grow hydroponic. Cannabis consumer, noticeable improvement from soil-grown plants over many, many years of research and development. But hydroponic growing in general, I mean, certainly, again, if it's have a hydroponically grown tomato or no tomato at all, it's going to be better. But I would put, and again, testable hypothesis, I put a lot of fucking money, 99% confident interval, you're going to have substantially better nutrient content in overall proportion in soil-grown foods. Johnny Depp cuts off his own finger and sues Amber Heard for $50 million for defamation. What an inspiring character. Cut off your own finger. Don't you see how this sadistic, broken shithole species this actually is? Yeah, man. I'm a celebrity. What am I going to do today? Cut my own fingers off. Sick. And then blame, I guess it's probably his ex-wife or something. I don't even really know who Amber Heard is. Or Johnny Depp from Pirates of the Caribbean. But weird shit. Definitely weird shit. Had to write that down. It's pretty good stuff. It's like a Jerry Springer episode I watched years and years and years ago. I haven't really been watching Jerry Springer much. They used to be an absolute staple. Jerry Springer and Steve Wilkos. Not really a big Maury dude, but I don't know what else I watched at 3. No, just like the news. But there was a dude on Jerry Springer who like cut off both of his legs. He's explaining, he's like, yeah, it was like pretty cool. So I cut off one of my legs and I was like, wow, let's do that again. And you can just tell it's a sadistic, underdeveloped monkey just doing sadistic, weird, masochistic shit. You're like, wow. If that human being just like grew up, he probably wouldn't like cut his fingers off. He cut his legs off. So some super weird shit. And then the big homie, Alex Jones, full-fledged raging conspiracy theorist, a real one, a total fucking Looney Tunes, is filed for bankruptcy. InfoWars is filed for bankruptcy for the Sandy Hook lies. Yeah, again, Sandy Hook, if you're not from the United States, that's when you're a grown-ass person and you want to kill people instead of kicking them onto the subways or popping smoke and having your gun jammed like that wonderful, wonderful character from last time, and then calling the cops on himself. Well, then you're just going to want to go for the easy targets like tender-age school children. So that's what Sandy Hook was. An old dude, I don't even know who the fuck was, what the age group was. This was years ago. But just goes into a kindergarten, preschool, grade school, and just shoots kids. So that's really what you want to go for. Fuck no. But InfoWars, this fat fuck Alex Jones, who can't stop blabbing on about literally nothing, is now bankrupt. Well, we'll see about exactly how bankrupt, but he said they had less than $50,000 of assets. But he's worth $140 million or something, so that's kind of interesting how that works. Maybe some money trails on that. Definitely should check into that. IRS, not me. Again, I'm not worried about the IRS. I actually have real costs, and the faster I get in front of a real fucking judge, every single interaction is emotional damages, and you cannot afford it. So stories, nothing relevant. A couple other ones, but nothing really relevant for today. So there you have it. Again, I'll be dropping my guitar piece probably tomorrow or the next day. Who knows? About halfway through, a little over halfway through season 2 of Yellowstone. Still liking it, pretty good. Might drop it down to a B+. There's a lot of emotion and insecurity. So we'll see just how the character arc develops over the rest of the season. So thank you for watching. Language, Litigation, and Integration Part 114. Casual Conversations 44. I still don't have human rights. My name is Brad Bose. There's nowhere I can go. There is no one I can call, and there's nothing I can do. I am going to be tortured until the day that I fucking die. It is a fucking fact. See you soon.